How did one man convince millions to follow him into darkness? This is not just history. This is a warning.
In 1889, in a small town in Austria, a boy was born. His name was Adolf Hitler. He wasn't powerful. He wasn't respected. He was just ordinary. As a child, Hitler dreamed of becoming an artist. He applied to the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts. He was rejected twice. That rejection didn't just hurt. It planted something deeper. Bitterness, frustration, anger. He drifted through life, poor, isolated, and filled with growing resentment toward the world around him. Hitler joined the German army and found something he had never felt before. Purpose, identity, belonging. But when Germany lost the war, everything collapsed. The country was humiliated by the Treaty of Versailles. People were starving. Jobs disappeared. Pride was shattered. Hitler was furious. And like many others, he asked, "Who is to blame?" Instead of seeking truth, Hitler found scapegoats. He began spreading a toxic belief that Germans were a superior race, that Jews and other minorities were enemies, that Germany had been betrayed from within. These weren't just opinions. They were lies, but powerful ones. And people started listening. Hitler discovered something terrifying. Words could control people. His speeches were emotional, aggressive, hypnotic. He didn't just talk. He made people feel anger, pride, and hope all at once. Using propaganda, fear, and repetition, he slowly built an idea that would later turn to destruction. By 1933, he became the leader of Germany, not by force alone, but because millions believed in him. Once in power, everything changed. Hitler destroyed democracy, silenced critics, controlled the media. Germany was no longer free. It became a machine driven by one man's ideology. Children were taught to obey him. Neighbors were encouraged to spy on each other. Fear became normal. In 1939, Hitler made his boldest move. He invaded Poland. That single act ignited World War II. What followed was chaos on a global scale. Cities destroyed. Millions of soldiers killed. Entire nations pulled into conflict. But even worse was happening in the shadows. Under Hitler's rule, a systematic genocide began, the Holocaust. Millions of innocent people were targeted simply for who they were. Families were torn apart. People were taken from their homes, sent to camps, never to return. Over 6 million Jews were murdered. Millions more suffered the same fate. This wasn't war. This was organized hatred turned into mass killing. By 1945, Germany was collapsing. Allied forces closed in from every direction. Berlin was surrounded. Hitler, once so powerful, was now hiding underground in a bunker. And on April 30th, 1945, he took his own life. Hitler's story is not just history. It's a warning. It shows how one person's dangerous ideas can spread. Lies can become reality if repeated enough. Silence can allow evil to grow. Millions of lives were lost, not just because of one man. They died because hate was believed, repeated, and never questioned until it was too late.